Hey guys, John Lexi here, back with our blind playthrough of Septerra Core, Legacy of the Creator. So, something I thought of between this time and last time, and it's just been enough time for me to refill my coffee, was the little squabbles between Corgan and Selena and him. It really adds to their character. Like, it's not like normal RPGs where, you know, you get the paladin on the one hand and you join up with, like, the murderer or whatever. And, you know, they have a little bit of intro and then maybe a quest somewhere in the middle, like their little personal quest. And then that's it. You know, it's like they have conflicting worldviews, right? He's more like a paladin, but he's a jerk as well because he's got the holier than thou attitude, you know, with him who was an assassin slash thief, whatever, bounty hunter, and then Selena, who was, you know, potentially prostitute slash elevated to general. You know, and they all have different viewpoints and disagreements, and they're like real people, with the exception of the cold steel levels of writing for this dude's introduction. I would say it's been fantastic so far. Like, I still stand by that this is severely underrated and underappreciated. Hang on, there was a picture of a naked lady on top there. Yeah, I mean, a woman's back. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if this was like an actual... It looks like a French... Like some kind of French artwork. Maybe not even for a brothel, but just like a... I would not be surprised if this was an actual, like, advertisement somewhere. Then again, I don't know how you can have, you know, stuff be considered, you know, obscene like that on the one hand, while also have women dressing up as vaginas as part of their feminist plays, and that's considered totally acceptable. Or the gay porn that's being shown in children's books in school these days, which I could not believe. I don't even have freaking kids, and I was seeing pictures of that stuff online, and I'm like, there is no way this is real. It's real. It's like, oh, here's how you suck a man's dick. Like, what are you teaching children? What kind of... Man, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for the kids these days, because they don't even know how screwed up they're gonna be. It's like, it's one thing to say... I mean, you know, if you're attracted to dudes and you're a dude, that's... Who cares? Whatever. Do what you want. But don't... They're straight up trying to indoctrinate children, and that is unacceptable. Okay, Bounty Hunter District, we'll go here anyway. What happens if we go to the front door now? Especially with Araym, right? These are the questions that I have. Yeah, I mean, like I said in a previous episode, I'm all for freedom of choice. You know, you want to do stuff, do it. But do not push it onto other people. That was kind of a weird walk. But the shopkeep lady is in the wrong place, so...
Hello, take your time.
Okay, well... Yeah, and Selena's not with us. I'm pretty sure I did not get the sword for her. That said, I'm sure she's gonna join up again, so it's not... a huge deal.
Who are you?
Bounty hunters. Looking to hire one?
No,
Then you ain't coming in.
Right on. Is that the one that Corgan had an issue with? I don't know, maybe. I don't know how we got onto that subject, but whatever. Kind of weird. Still, that's kind of why I'm... like, I'm not going to say that I'm not a savior or or anything, you know, but I will say that hopefully at least some of what I talk about is at least, you know, gets people to think or consider stuff or whatever, because part of it is just like we're all screwed up. You know what I mean? Like how some of us get raised, you know, we get raised or we age, I guess, in unhealthy environments, and or we raise ourselves and that doesn't work properly, and I don't know, but the only way that you can, that we, because like I said, I'm still in the process of reinventing ourselves, right, is you have to actually put thought into it and time into it and different perspectives, and you know, we have to think that maybe we're wrong about stuff, or at least actively be looking for better ways of doing things, and just so that's part of why I ramble. You know, that's not totally ego. Am I? Yeah, we'll wander around here anyway. I'm not going to go in every single door. I don't think Selena is likely to be in any of these doors. Oh, I guess we'll talk to him again.
Hey there. I'm looking for a guy named Araym.
I haven't seen him.
Good.
Does that guy know Araym? I think he does. I think he talked to us about him before, right? Didn't he say he was, like, locked up in prison or something? Maybe it's a different guy, but that's neat. So he's testing him. He's like, is this buddy, like, actually gonna look out for me or not? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I mean, I'm going the right way to leave, but I want to, check all this other stuff out first. But no, I don't know. It takes a long time to deprogram, and then, you know, for me, it's like I still make mistakes. You know, I'm not perfect, and but I'm just trying to do the best that I can and improve myself improve myself how I can. Although, you know, also being lazy and stuff doesn't, certainly it's not easy, but just one of those things that, you know, you have to do. But that's partially why I ramble, because I you know, I think that I'm right. You know, I think my positions are well thought out, but they're not always. You know, and that's the problem with knowledge, is you don't know what you don't know, or you don't know where you're wrong. Which is why I try and give my reasoning for stuff. So, you know, all that I can do is hope that if people listen and it causes them to think or look at something differently, and maybe that will help. That's it. Maybe it'll help them. Because I'm not going to be able to change anyone's mind unless they want it changed, you know? That is all. It's... What does Araym say about that door? That's a question, right? Maybe he knows how to get in. And if I'm wrong about any of this stuff, tell me I'm wrong. Or if you have a comment, tell me what you think. I'm always curious. But it's like, you know, I mean, technically doing this makes me an influencer, but it's like, I don't really have that much influence, and whatever. But, I'd rather people think for themselves instead of just blindly believing what others say, right? Because a lot of the time, influencers, legitimate ones, will be like this and this and that. They'll have some viewpoint.
Can I interest you in anything?
And people would be like, oh yeah, you know, they don't think, they just accept. Yeah, we'll get another power engine for you. You better not leave me here soon. And no knives. Not yet. Power engine. Boom. Okay. Oh, well, we'll sell some of the med engines then, I guess.
Can I interest you in anything?
I don't know why I'm clicking on him. Sell. Medium vest. Nobody's using these at the moment. Shoes, speed shoes, fast shoes. Mid-engine. 3. Okay. That should be it. We'll swing around. If we don't see Selena, we'll head back and...
What'll it be?
Huh. Well, this guy sells basically the same stuff, just less. Or, I mean, this guy sells more than that other guy did.
Some say that the tunnels lead to Marduk's lost city.
Well, I figured that out, but how do you get in there? That's what I need to know. But anyway, my point is, if that, you know, any of my rambling gets people to think or can possibly help undo some of the damage that has accrued, then good, you know? Do we... I mean, our core energy's full. We have plenty of bread for now. Do we need to heal up? This might be our last chance for a while. Let's do it. Let's heal. I'm kind of hoping maybe the... I mean, like I said, I suspect Selena will come back during or right after that transport. But if not, it's possible there's, you know, you have to head to the inn and you gotta, you know, she'll reconsider if you, you know, give her a day or something. I don't know. You never know. It could be like Shadow, where if you don't wait till the 10-second mark or whatever, they're gone forever. And we'll walk around here. I don't think she's come back, but just to be safe. Ah, you can't ask about the bounty hunters anymore. What does he say?
Has the heat cooled down?
Don't worry. You're safe here.
Thanks, pal.
Do you have a room for the night?
Yep. It smells. It's been used. Gently used, we'll say. which is always complete and total BS. Oh, this is gently used. Doesn't matter what it is, that's always a lie. Okay, save over this one, because why not? I don't know. The other kind of annoying thing, I guess, is that... So you have all this stuff going on, and people have always You know, it's always been, oh, for the children. But it's never... It never is. It's all been, you know, the virtue signaling thing. It's never... Someone said that there's no such thing as a selfless act. That everything people do is always selfish for some reason or another. And I'll agree. I will totally agree. Even me rambling like this, claiming to help people or whatever, it's like I do want people to be helped, but there's also a selfish component, which is, you know, ego or narcissism or whatever, right? So, but all these people that claim to be, oh, doing it for the children, they're full of lies. You know, and worse, they don't actually care if it helps, as long as it appears to help. So, you know, it's both sides. It's not a like political party thing. It's not a left-right thing. It's a asshole thing, right? People in charge trying to get their little ego boost or whatever, and you know, and whatever, right? So but that's the worst. Let me just finish this thought real fast. The worst is that these people that claim to help don't. They don't want to. They don't actually care about it. They only care about appearing to help. And other people, like the people that resist, the people that are like, hey, maybe that's not a good idea. It's like, oh, you hate, it's hate speech or whatever, right? And so I'm not going to say people like me, but actual influencers that are like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do this. Even the people that are saying, hey, you shouldn't do this. There's people on the opposite side, which is like, this is wrong. And maybe they're wrong too, but the people that are like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe we should wait. Maybe we should think more about this or whatever. They're being silenced as well by the uncaring majority, the people that just sit by and let their fates be decided for them. And it's just, that's such, like, I can't fix that. That can't be fixed, I don't think. And the only thing that I can do is say, hey, this is what I think, and if you're a person that either has damage or maybe there's damage that is going to be caused, you know, incoming emotional damage or whatever, here's this stuff. Think about it, and maybe you can either like reverse the effects of it or lessen it or block some of it when it comes. That's all I can do. Because I'm in the same boat, you know. We're all getting shit on by people that claim to care for us. So yeah, hope it helps. Anyway, that's enough. Enough downer stuff. But, you know, it's not... I've said it before. It's like all these other channels are escapes, right? They're a place you could put down your troubles. And that's fine. That's totally fine. I want to be a place where when you pick your troubles back up again, they're not so heavy. You know? That's what I want. Because if you just keep escaping, then you can't deal with any of this stuff. And I would rather, you know, fight and overcome. Kind of. I mean, I'm lazy, so as long as it doesn't require too much effort, I want to fight and overcome it. Basically, you know? But yeah, so, anyway.
Need a book passage off Shell?
I wonder if we need Araym with us. What does he say?
Hey, how's it going?
Made some new friends, eh, Araym?
Aye, and they're looking for passage to Shell 7. Think you can get us there?
Just tell me when you're ready.
Anytime you want, Maya. But remember that I have to go with, or the captain won't go.
There you go. Well, let's go then.
Where you want to go then?
Shell 7, Shell 3. Well, let's do it. Uh-oh. Wait, who's that guy? Is he one of the crew? Oh, he's probably crew. Or
Not so fast,
not.
Araym.
Duke.
Who's this loser?
My former boss. The leader of the bounty hunters.
I figure you still owe me for all the trouble you've caused me, Araym. Now pay up.
Or we could just kill you. Well, let's see how Araym's standard rules. Let's take these guys out first. Now, I don't know how Araym's gonna do, so we'll see if arm strike or steel, yeah. Okay, so reasonable. But he's also been fully equipped. Ooh, that's painful. But gotta take out the little guys first. Take out the small fry. Oh man. Alright, that's fine. And yeah, I know I ramble a ton, and I'm not ashamed. It's it's 24, but that barrier probably does block a lot, and this dude probably has high defense anyway. Miss. Man, Maya's just taking grenades to the face. I'm just going to adopt Watts' tagline from Legend of Mana. He's like, "Don't hate me." But honestly, I don't really care. I care a little bit, of course. I don't want to be hated, but it's like the average person. I don't know. It's just funny. The average person is. Oh, hey. Well. You're gonna use some bread on Maya. She could use it. I mean, we could all use it, though, here in a second. But she's taken the bulk of it. Okay, that was... Yeah, there you go, 736.
Let's get out of here.
Neat. So where is our ship? Oh, there it is. All right. Oh, neat.
I haven't seen a place like this since the Resource Wars.
That's right, they used to fight together.
10 years ago, mining operations were all over down here. Janam wanted more land and sent a secret shock trooper team to get rid of some of Ankara's claims.
You were there?
Me and the captain here fought for Jinam. When the truth came out about our troops killing innocents, there was practically a revolution. Soldiers like me weren't welcome at home anymore.
So you became a bounty hunter at the World Bazaar?
Yeah.
Araym lost his arms in that war. He was a demolitions expert.
Shut up. Let's get on with it.
See, they should have... That's like... That would have been the little hint. You know, and then later, instead of Araym being like, yeah, I lost my arms, killing innocents, and blah, 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 I'm cold steel, by the way. You know, instead of all that, just, yeah, I'll join you, but but I do what I want when I want, and if I want to leave, I'm gonna leave. Right? Or something like that. Because that's basically what he said, and then could be like, yeah, you know, innocents were killed and blah, 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 and then he's like, shut up, and then later you can ask him about it again. And it's already been, you know, hinted at, but then he could be like, yeah, you know, I'm just... Like, Maya could tell him what to do or something, right? And he has problems with authority as a result of that. Hey, I told you. Blah, blah, blah. Why are you so mad? Because, you know, we killed people and blah, blah, blah. It offends my sense of honor. So he's like the honorable thief, whereas he's a paladin. They could have a little moment, you know, him and Corgan, because they're not so different. They both have honor, even though they have different lives. Kind of. It's, you know. Well, let's talk to this dude again.
What can you tell me of this shell?
Watch yourself. The Underlost live here, and they ain't friendly.
I assume, actually, the Underlost are those, the bounty hunters that poison us. But who knows? Maybe not.
I've heard that it gets pretty dark here during certain parts of the year.
Yeah, some of the local animals are bioluminescent. Some see in the dark or use a radar wave to see.
That's why there was that thing preventing sonic damage.
We'll need a ride back.
Just don't stay too long. I'm getting bored already.
What happens if I click this?
Where to?
Shell 4, Shell 3, or no thanks for now. Alright, well... Now, to be fair, we could go back and get healed. Because that's only 50, and it would be definitely cheaper than getting more bread. This goes to the world map. Alright, we are here, the landing area, that makes sense. Mold Forest over there, which we can't get to yet. Bone Circle Village. Huh. Oh, strange. We have to go all the way around? How do we... Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, yeah. Bone Circle Village. Is that the only place now? You can go up here. Maybe. Maybe we can. Looks like we can. Alright. That looks like something. East Mountain Caverns. Wow, this is a big, big place. Oh, this is a wall? Or maybe just impassable. Yeah, I do wish it was a little more clear where you could go. Like, just a little bit more contrast, I suppose. But then again, that's why they have the pointer. Alright, so do we want to go to the Bone Village? Yeah, alright. Let's go to the Bone Village, and hopefully we won't get into any fights. What?
They're protecting their village, but they don't seem to be coming past a certain distance.
Okay. Do we go in there? I would say no. My initial thoughts say no. But let's see what happens. Probably nothing. They probably won't let us in. Seems pretty clear. So we can't go. No entry permitted. Well, the only other thing is that cavern up there, which is probably a dungeon. So let's go, and we'll hit up, we'll go back. We'll hit up the inn. Do we want to go to Shell 3? Would Shell 3 be faster? It's probably all about the same, to be honest. I think Shell 3 would be faster. Because it's more world map. Double click, double click. I love that. I mean, it's terrible. And I really hope we get to go down there. It's not this one.
What'll it be?
And I gotta say, let's talk to him.
Any chance of getting supplies?
I gotta keep my own stockpiles up, kid. Find your own.
Fair enough.
Do you have a room for the night?
50 coin. I do like... And that's something that I think later RPGs would improve upon. Well, maybe. Actually, I can't even really think about it. You have... Depending on who you have and what you have them... I mean, I guess maybe like Mass Effect did kind of the conversation thing and changing outcomes based on that. But this is like if you have... Like, you can just walk past the guard, but if you have Corgan specifically talk to them, they'll attack. You know, you have Grub stand up for Maya, those miners will attack. Or bounty hunters or whatever. You know, you have Runner talk to the you know, asshole shopkeeper and threaten the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper's like, okay. You know, or you could just pay him, right? Because it was her, like, you know, buy something, buy a drink for 5 coin, Grub, you know, give a coin, Runner, threaten, and you get the stuff for free. So it's like, that's neat. And I feel like that's something that they don't really do ever. I mean, in general, I think a lot of it's a CRPG thing, right? Like, you know, Fallout and probably games from Spiderweb Software, the Jeff Vogel, because he does a lot of, well, graphically inferior but world rich games, which probably account for a lot of that stuff, because they're really, my understanding is they're really complex, not complicated, although complicated as well, but more complex systems.
Where to?
Oh.
This way, please.
Well, and then we could probably talk to the dude and he'll take us there.
Need a book passage off Shell?
Yes, sir.
Where you want to go then?
Bam. Here we are. But yeah, so I like that idea of the different characters having different stuff. Although I guess a lot of games will do it in the form of, you know, speech checks. Which, I mean, I get that, but it's like, I mean, you could have characters just be good at speech, or I'm part of this faction and so I automatically get a discount from you, or you don't like my faction, or I look shady to you and so you know whatever. Just, it doesn't have to be necessarily Your skill is this. Roll a die and see if you're successful. No, it doesn't have to be that. It can be. I mean, I'm not knocking it necessarily, but I like the more ingrained thing. All right, how big is this area? Medium-sized. Giant enemy crab. Hit the weak point for massive damage. These ones are red, though. We're just gonna do... Oh, and we get to fight 2 of them. Minor attacks. Oh, that's strange. Did I hit the right buttons? Oh, he only fires one arm. We need to see if he does higher damage. Oh, I guess we're back to the old, This is actually probably where magic shines, but I'm not gonna bother because I don't know. Or we could do observe. We'll do observe on this top dude. What is this? Charged, but what is he gonna do? Rock lobster 30. Well, that means he's got to hit him 10 times, and we have to do like a combination of stuff. Can I poison any of these mofos? Let's see if we can do more damage. Did it shoot? Did it do anything when it charged? I wasn't even really paying attention. I just... Oh, well, 2 damage. That's better. Makes sense. And 3 damage. Way better than the 1 from before. Six. Got it. That's what it does. Alright, well that's cool. Five. Okay, so strangely, yeah, we'll do... Oh crap, he's stunned, isn't he? Well, that's not the worst thing in the world, because he's fast enough, so that should hopefully... Oh wait, did we lose? Who? Oh, that was from the observe. Yeah, okay. And he does what, 9? 0. Well, that's crap. You know how it is. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. That's a blast from the past. Alright, those guys are tough, but only because their defense is ridiculous. Alright, how is our health? We could use... You could use some bread. But aside from that, they weren't bad, actually. They were not bad. Probably something to avoid. Ah, and these enemies are back. We'll do standard tactics of using tier 2 attacks, I suppose. Yeah, see, that's not bad. Miss. So, right, I guess the question is, why are we just coming through here? Corrigan, level 16. Nice. I mean, we're coming through here because this is the only other place we can go. I mean, obviously, but why? Right? I mean, I guess that's a drawback. That's, you know... Uh-oh. Don't be fooled by these dudes, I would say. They probably have more damage than you'd expect. Or not. Where's the ball, though? I guess that would be the big flaw with this game so far, is that... oh, I guess we're going to the upper left. Which is that you do stuff because that's the only place you can go. You go places because that's the only place you can go. You don't really have a lot of reason why, you just do. And that's, I mean, that's how more old school things were. Right? It's like there's dungeons, let's explore them. Oh, dude. See? Stuff like that, where his... You know, he's fast. Like, that's really neat. His attacks shoot, and as a result of that, they hit everything in a line. See, that makes sense. Oh. So in addition to being fast and being able to steal, he's also weak, but his attacks affect multiple enemies. Like, that's really neat. Like, that's an aspect that you don't... You know? It's just... That's cool. Like, I thought that was just a runner thing. It's like, oh, runner's big and slow and tough, but because he's so tough, he can fire in a line. This dude can do that. I didn't even think that was gonna be like a possibility, you know? All right, I mean, going that way is the way we're supposed to go, presumably, but what is up here? I don't know. Treasure, hopefully. Giant enemy crab. Question is there... Is there going to be treasure behind it? There might not be. There might not be, but I hope there is. Ah. Punched by a crab. Well, could certainly be worse. That's why I punch it back. Still, I would have laughed, actually, if he equipped, like, knives, and he held the knives and shot his arms at people to stab people from a distance. That would be freaking amazing. I don't see anything over here, though. Just the crab. Well, I guess that's what... Them's the breaks, I suppose. I mean, there doesn't have to be treasure. That's the thing. And health is... Yep, that's correct. I was like, is that 50? Like, I didn't sign up to do math. There it is. This thing's gonna summon those things, yep. So now this should be able to hit both, I would hope. But we'll see. Nope, just the one. We'll give it a second to... There we go. Or you could miss. I bet those things can poison as well. Just a thought. $230, some gold. We have 2 ways out of here. Which way is the correct way? Does one lead deeper in and one leads to... Are they both just... Alright. Ooh, I don't like the squeaking, but... I mean, I assume we're coming in here because we're gonna rescue one of the tribesmen that's out hunting, and then he'll give us... he'll translate for us or give us access to the village or something, right? Like, because you can't go into the village now, we can't understand them, so that reasons that we're going to... This goes to the world map. Do we go deeper in, or do we go to the world map? Ooh, choices. Choices, choices. Because if I'm wrong... You have a 50-50 shot. I would say probably go deeper in leads to what we need, because going to world map advances beyond the area, right? Which means it'll be another dungeon, and we're probably going to get that other party member. Because we still have to be able to go somewhere that we haven't been before, and so you need to go to the world map for that. That would be my reasoning. Maybe this goes to the world map as well. I guess we'll see. Oh, we got more bugs. Though, honestly, I feel kind of like there should be even weirder monsters. You know what I mean? If this is the area where it's closest to the core, closest to the radiation, you know, potentially stronger magic users, but also weirder creatures like growths and like Blight Town maybe with poison and stuff, who knows? I'm not saying I want an area of poison, but if you're gonna have one, this would seem to be it. Alright. Yeah, okay. What are these? Ah, great, another big crab. And that's the other crazy thing, is we only have 6 fate cards out of, like, 21, right? We're like a third of the way through. I'm sure some of them are side quests or something, but I suppose it's entirely possible there's, like, post-game dungeons, too. That would be weird, but it's conceivable. I love how the crab roars. There you go. And then they just melt. Alright. Can we get through here before... Oh yeah. We should be fine. But do we need to heal? No, we're good for the moment. To be fair, something like this works. Because it's kind of gross, right? It makes sense that it would be like in a mutated area.
Oh, that sound is scrambling my brain. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I take it back. This is the way forward. We have to go deeper into the core, into the crust. Well, all right then. Let's see if we can get to the where we need to get to. I'm not having him fire off just yet because if a bug appears, I would hope that he'd be able to hit both of them, but I'd at least like to get out onto the world map. Oh, see, okay, this is, yeah, all right. Take care of these little guys first. Oh, really? That's not enough, is it? Wait, what? I thought these things were weaker than that. This I don't understand. I feel like... Okay. Let's try that again. Like, are we actually doing the right damage? Are these things actually somehow crabs in disguise? That makes no sense, but we'll try firing at this thing then next. Did it take damage, or did it just restore health, or what was that number? Maybe this is where you'd use the earth barrier. But can we do it on everybody? Is it earth barrier on all? And then that being the case, because I assume it uses the earth attack, right? Like that. That looks like earth. Fire beats earth? Was that what happened? I think so. Well, let's try it. We'll have him. We have... Oh, we don't have fire. Well, then... Well, they only say that fire beats earth. They don't say necessarily that earth resists it or that... Like air, for example, would be less effective. You'd really want to look at, say, water, because water is opposed, so water should be neutral, and air should do less damage. Let's try it. Attack with air magic. Three. Well, maybe it's got... Okay, so 3. Oh, 0, yeah. 3 was air. Let's try water. Two. That doesn't mean anything, though. It's basically, if I had to guess, I would say they probably just have just weaknesses, maybe no resistances. You know, so it's probably used, and maybe it doesn't even have an element. Maybe it just uses elemental attacks like we do. And we'll fight it. Kill! Alright, we'll let her get a full bar then. Because. We'll let him get a... I love that. I love that you can do that. Minus 14. Yeah, I don't really know. Did we get any more core stuff? I don't know. But regardless, it's fine. Not really. Levels help. Levels help. That's all. Okay, I'd prefer not to fight more crabs. These guys are alright. I just want to get to the world map. That's what I want to get to. Ah, see, now we're doing it. Alright. Time to use your magic, buddy. Oh. I mean, magic in the sense of his attacks, not literally magic. There we go. See, that one died. Go that way. Why are you stuck on your party members? That's the weird thing. And one more battle, or do we just get to leave? No, we'll leave. All right. All right. Well, this is a whole other area, Mold Forest, which we saw part of, and what was that? Dark Lake. So we have a couple areas to explore. Let's just save though. Let's save and stop for today. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Oh, there's something up there too. What is that? Mining ruins. So we have 3 areas maybe. That is it for today. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. You know, if you leave a comment on BitChute, I'm not going to see it. They don't do the notification thing is broken. I don't know why. If you want me to read and respond to your message, gotta put it on YouTube. Sorry. But if you do, I read all of them and I respond. I mean, you know, assuming YouTube doesn't delete them, that is. Assuming they don't delete them, I will read them and respond. But it does take me a few days because of laziness and or work. So there you have it. But what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? I'm gonna go with the coffee, actually. It's I mean, it's generic. It's like the Dunkin' Donuts donut blend or whatever. I don't know. It's just one of the prepackaged things you can get. It's not actually, I didn't go to Dunkin' Donuts. I got the actual coffee grounds from the store. But it's okay. It's all right. I usually have dark coffees, and this is more like a medium roast, so it's good. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.